Apparently you have unlimited range with a pistol? Myth is false, but there is a pretty decent range like this. And it's a picture of Ratatouille's sister. Oh my god! Those were just 2 of 23 myths. I'm busting an animal hospital. And some of these myths are completely broken. If Barney comes up to you and asks you for a coffee, always give it to him, but make sure you take the first 2 sips because he'll give you a second coffee maker, which is huge for your sanity. So give it to him really quickly, and boom, just like that, he'll be giving you a second coffee maker. Apparently, if you checked in a patient, you don't know if they're an anomaly or not. If you kill them and they turn into that, they're an anomaly. And apparently when you get your first patient, they always have the same remedy, which is either gonna be eye pain with eye drops or the herbs. So here's our first patient. Let's see what they need. Let me guess. He's gonna be an eye pain type of patient. And as you guys can see, it is eye pain. Myth is true. Okay, the doctor is coming in and I heard that he got a whole new hairdo, okay? Let's see. Oh my goodness, okay? Here's a picture of the old doctor. And here's the new doctor. Myth is true. The doctor got a whole new look and a makeover. Later in the video, there's this myth where you can feed Dr. Harlow green mint tea and he'll actually give you more lore on Liz. So make sure you watch the whole video to see that myth. Okay, and next you guys can see we got the headbanger, okay? If you guys do not know, the headbanger will just keep banging his head on this glass until he shatters it. We don't want a shattered window, so this is how you get rid of the headbanger without losing sanity. First, you want to go ahead and go to your coffee maker, grab a cup of coffee, okay? Drink the first 2 sips so you can get your sanity lowered, and then the third one, just offer it to him. And just like that, he leaves you alone peacefully, okay? And your sanity is kept perfect. Myth is true. Okay, apparently if a patient looks like an anomaly and you can't really tell even after you take their picture, there's one more way that you can find out, okay? Let's look at the picture really quick. I mean, you can kind of tell this one's an anomaly, but if you just go to the cameras and just hold E and look, that's a freaking anomaly. Myth is true, so let's go ahead and take care of them now. Another extra bonus myth here, if you just check them in and count them as a patient like this, and then you kill them as soon as they walk across, you'll get counted as a patient, make more money, and they'll also be killed off as an anomaly. So here we go, let's give them their key tag, and no, so if we kill them, boom, there you go, it's an anomaly. Apparently, the monster under the bed doesn't actually want to eat you, okay? He's just hungry. So here are a couple of things that you can feed him. You can feed him maple syrup and all the human parts in the surgery room. And here we go, if you just go up to him and feed him, he just drinks it. Look at how adorable he is. Dude, he doesn't want to eat you, he's just hungry. Myth is true. Apparently, these goos take so long to just hold E on, so there's another way you can get rid of these goos, and that's with the fire extinguisher, which I currently don't have. And if you don't have the fire extinguisher like me, you can also use cough syrups. If you hold E on it, it'll go way faster. Boom, and it's gone just like that. Myth is true. Okay, and the next myth is apparently you can pick up 2 passed out patients. Let's test this out here, and then let's see if we can pick up this one as well. Myth is false, because you can only pick up 1 at a time. Let's try again one more time. And yup, myth is false. Next myth is if a patient passes out in front of you, you don't have to actually go take care of them. All you do is pick them up by holding E and then just put them in the garbage. Okay, the next myth is if there's eyeballs on your roof, you don't have to actually be scared of them, okay? All you do is turn around and go grab some eye drops. And then you want to open the door, jump on the bed, get as close as you can to the eyes, and then hold E on them to just give him some eye drops. He's not actually mad at you, he just needs some eye drops. Myth is true. And apparently there's mecha chameleons in this game, okay? Comment down below if you guys see them. 3, 2, 1, he's right here, dude. Y'all gotta lock in. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's check his picture. He's a regular or not, he's an anomaly, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, here's your key tag, and let's see if he starts crawling. Come on, does he start crawling? Oh, he doesn't. This one didn't crawl, but later in the video, I do find one that actually crawls towards you, just like this one on the screen, so make sure you watch the whole video. If it says your patient is on fire, do not go up to them and hold E on them like that. You want to use a fire extinguisher, okay? Because when you use a fire extinguisher, you don't have to get your hand ointment on. Just like that, myth is true, and the patient is nice and healed up, and now we can go check him in. In this myth, you don't have to actually just shoot the anomalies or close your window. You can just tase them. So let's see if it's true. And it's true, okay? Boom, just like that, anomaly is taken down. Let's check the next myth here. If you can use a fire extinguisher on an anomaly. I don't think it's working. Myth is false, but let's go ahead and take care of this anomaly. Apparently, you don't have to actually use a fire extinguisher to take all the fires out. You can just hold E on them, and the fire goes out on its own. But if you want it to be fast, you can use a fire extinguisher, and it's literally like 2 taps. Just like that, and the fire is gone, okay? Boom, there we go. Comment down below which one you guys will use more, holding E or just pressing your fire extinguisher. Myth is true. And apparently there are new anomalies that crawl on the ground and follow you around, dude. Look at this. And they also jump on pages, so you make sure you take care of them like this. I missed. Boom, just like that. And apparently the next myth is if you take an anomaly like this guy and you register him as a patient, you can just put him on the patient bed and feed him the wrong medicine. So let's see if this is true. All right, that's what he needs. I'm gonna give him the wrong medicine and let's see if there he is. He turns to Anomaly and he also dies without using any of your weapons. Myth is true. And the next myth is when Dr. Harlow is sitting there and Ratatouille starts talking to you and yapping about some random stuff, he leaves behind a key and he says, I took this key from the dock. Okay, and leaves a little mouse emoji. And once you have the key, you want to go ahead and walk down the hall and go to room number 5, which is right there. And once you're in room 5, you want to look for this poster that says feeling unwell. We're on it, go close to it and click break poster. And once you break the poster, comes out this safe that you can hold E on once again, and boom, there's the secret to Ratatouille's sister. The experiment was a success. The shadow now sees everything. And it's a picture of Ratatouille's sister. Oh my god. Okay, and the next myth is if it says camera down and you just pan through your cameras real quickly like here and it says no signal, all you do is click exit. I'm pretty sure the camera right here is down and all you do is just hold E on it and boom, just like that, it's back and working. Myth is true.